So, just finished milking and thought I'd do a rambling. With the cow, we did buy her. Her name's Dahlia. Bought it from a farm just up the road, which is nice to always keep it local. She never been hand milked first calving, so she's still young. We're getting used to it. They did milk her with an automatic milk machine. She's doing all right. So it's been a learning process to say the least. I'm getting her set up on a schedule. The family and I decided that 7 a.m., 7 p.m. probably be the best for us. So that's kind of what we're trying to set up. But man, one thing I go back to, I remember when we had dairy cow many years ago, the teats had good full-size teats that you could actually grab and squeeze. But Dahlia has these tiny little teats, and so you have to just get between your thumb and first finger and just like pinch. Almost makes me think of the almond milkers little videos you usually used to see. You just go but you know, man, I hate tiny teats. I mean, it is so frustrating to get a hold on. You get going, then all of a sudden your finger slips, and all of a sudden the next thing you know, you've got a re-grip, or your hand's getting tight and hurting because you got an awkward position, you know. And it's just kind of like life sometimes. Sometimes things are small and hard to grasp, those fine details, you know. It makes you want to just pull your hair out. But at the end of the day, I'm getting a gallon each milking. She's still early on, so hopefully that'll increase each today. But you know, it's still just a blessing to even have the frustration. And if you think about it, many of our frustrations that we have in our country, in our world, are unique to us, because other people are dying, starving, looking where their next meal is, and yet we're frustrated about the size of our TV or the size of a teat. Oh, hard to grip. But you know, at the end of the day, if you really look at it, you see that you probably have a roof over your head, you got a family, you know. Even if you don't have family, there's things in your life that you know you can look at and go, man, I'm blessed today. So even though those tiny teats frustrate the hound out of you and you can't grip them, you know, look around and see the other things. See what blessing is coming from that stressful event. I know that's what I'm trying to remind myself during this season of my life. Like we said the other day, you know, blessedly behind. We celebrated Miriam's birthday during that, which love celebrating. We went and swam, but you know, timing not always the best, you know. It's like we had a ton of stuff to get done, but no, we need to stop and do that. So frustrating, but at the same time, I'll never get those moments back. So you got to take them when you can and look and see the blessing of what's being provided for you, even in the times of stress. I know it's hard for me. I'm sure it's hard for you. You know, it's one of those things. Just gotta go on, and for me, put my faith in the Lord. I know that He ultimately is going to take care of it, even during the hard times. And so I just have to remind myself of that, and even think of His words in Colossians, where He talk about teaching one another and admonishing in love. But that, you know, we ought to do it with a gratitude, and also with songs and psalms of praise and ease in our heart, and do everything unto the Lord. And you know, it's like when I'm milking with those tiny teats, I want to do anything but sing psalms of praise and glory. But you know, I do find when I take time to praise Him, or to look at the world and look at the blessings in my life, it does make me feel a lot better. It makes it a lot easier to deal with those things. So, you know, I don't know who this rambling's for, but, you know, I hope it helps somebody. If you got those stressful things going on, like those tiny teats that make, you know, the job harder, or take time to look around and say, what blessing am I getting from this? How's this helping me? How's it helping my family? And I bet you can find something that'll make your heart warm and go, you know, it's worth it. And if you can't find it, look to your spouse, your friend, or church member, or anybody in your support group. Say, look, I'm having a tough time. Can you help me see the good in this? Because we need to spend more time on the good, especially with everything that's happening on in the political world and all the crises around. You know, news always focuses on the negative, and we need to focus on positive. And so my takeaway today on this rambling is look for that positive thing. And don't always focus on your tiny teat, but actually look at those things that make you happy, that bring joy to your life. And you know, even from that tiny teat stress thing, I'm betting there's something in there that is coming out that'll bless you or your family or your friends. And so look at that, grasp that, hold on to it, and just remember that another day is going to pass, and you'll never have those, never be able to relive those. But if you can focus on the good, it's going to lighten your heart and make the trials that much easier. So as you go through, you go out, pet your goats. They got moved. So yeah, they got moved. Not crying at me today. See, aren't y'all happier? Look at them, nibbling away. Let your animals do the mowing. It always makes me happy. The less time I have to spend on a mower. But anyways, grasp that blessed thing. Let it joy your heart and see you through that trial. I hope this helps you. In the comments, you know, share that trial that you're having to fight through, or share those blessed things that you look at that help you get through those trials. I know for me, it's my family, and just look around and seeing all the blessings I've got. Even though I will be honest, it is hard for me to look at those sometimes. It gets where I don't even see that. It's like I got blinders on and can't. But remember, you've got good stuff in your life. Choose to look at it. Till next time, get in the dirt, get growing. See you later.